Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Darkness in Dublin, the Werewolf venue. This scene is on Sept. Everybody's just kind of hanging out, doing whatever duties they were given or uh, whatever they happen to be doing. And we have someone who will be making their very first appearance to the Sept. So I will go ahead and let that take place.
As Gromps proceeds onward, he proceeds on non-threateningly and very formally in typical tradition. And he gives the sign of peace, brothers, and he waits for a response from the group before going in. He stays at somewhat of a distance without, barging into a group or pack rudely. And he keeps back a bit, and he says, "Brothers, I take it I'm in, well, as they say, the right place."
The violin playing stops. What appearance is this chap?
3.
A single eyebrow is raised. I assume you're on the other side of the bawn. I think it's bad luck, or you can't cross that without being cleansed.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to pass on this one, as he just goes back to playing the violin.
A little while off, there's a guru that seems to be making a rule of owls. A little ways out, not too enough where he can essentially see the bond. And kind of pokes up from what he's doing, drops his spray can bottles, and he makes his way over to the bond. Dirty, covered in paint.
Looks him up and down for a bit, nods, looks around, sees some of the other different colorful characters. He says, "It's quite diverse here in Ireland. I'm impressed."
What Sept do you come from?
I was previously a member of the, forgive me, out of character, I forget what the exact sect was called, but it would be the Eastern Canadian sect, Canada sect, up north of Chicago.
You can just make up whatever name you want.
I would say the Black Totem Pact north of Chicago, about 5 miles. That is where most of us roamed. Previously had introductions with the Cairn of Canada and primary pack leaders there. I did most of my work there. I heard that work is needed here in Ireland, and I heard that there is much happening here, and this is where I was needed. The spirits have guided me here, and this, I think, is where I will make the most impact on what challenges that, as you know, I think we face.
He looks at you. He looks you up and down. Your rank.
That would be 1.
Well, so you know, probably why everyone isn't running is your introduction was a bit odd.
Mm-hmm. It's, forgive me, I am a bit out of practice. It's been a difficult past few years, but that was how things in the States were often introduced. If you wouldn't mind educating me, brother, on how to more properly introduce myself in the forms of etiquette out here. It is different out here.
Well, for a start, I want to go calling know who they are, what tribe they are. After all, for all you know, your brothers and sisters could have been killing his brothers and sisters for the last God knows how long, blood feuds and all that good stuff. So careful who you throw around those kind of friendly amalgams to, brother, sister, and everything in between. He says as he stops playing.
There's a smile that goes across his lips, and he just
Yeah, at this, Gromp is going to smile out as well, and he says, "Smart, good, very good." And out of character, I've forgotten some of the, as in character you saw, I forgot some of the particular greetings that are typically done between this. Like I said, most of my things is older. He'll just be very proper at this point and won't say much more. He'll ask if he can sit or do anything around, and if he is allowed to sit, he'll simply go into a meditative squat or meditative sit, and he'll simply wait and observe. After that last statement, his mood completely shifted. He was looking somewhat nervous and unsure, and then the moment he said that and showed that they've got that kind of intelligence, there's a bit of a smirk on Gromp's face, and he sits down and is very patient and quiet from here on out, and kind of just waits for someone to continue with the typical introductions and inaugurations.
You know what? Pounce comes barging in on the scene. There's a rabbit kind of like crossing between all of you, and then there is a apparently very happy wolf who is like storming right after it until the rabbit kind of disappears around a tree, and the wolf doesn't notice the tree in time, bumps against it, and kind of stops sort of in your general direction. Hello.
After a certain amount of time, when he sees that everyone is here, Gromp, he states what he does. Gromp Terizo, Crescent Moon, rank 1, Auspice of the Arun, Tribe of the Ancient Black Totem. Hello.
The Black Totem.
And he also looks and he says,
Okay.
Shadow Lords, my good sir.
Oh, good. Joshua kind of stands up. He's basically been sitting with his back against a rock playing the violin. He's going to walk up. He walks up and he stands beside Pounce. And he looks down and says, You've lost another rabbit, I see.
No, I did not lose the rabbit.
You didn't catch the rabbit either.
I have not caught it yet, but I will catch it. I just allow him to run more.
But I guess, since, we're being friendly and fluffy or whatever else have you, he kind of denotes Pounce because Pounce is very fluffy. Fluffy. Alright, I'll give you a shot. Joshua steps outside the bar, kind of looking him up and down. How tall are you?
He is about 6'3".
Okay, so actually quite a good deal taller than Joshua is. I'm going to let you through. Bear in mind, we don't know you, so we're going to make sure of everything that you said. However, I'm going to emphasize this. If you fuck up, I will gut you. I will gut you until, well, I will make you eat your own intestines. Understand?
He
And
looks,
I'm going to do the thing that wolves do amongst themselves. I'm going to stare him down.
he stares back at you.
No, there's actually this is a mechanical thing.
Yep.
Give me 2 seconds, because I really like doing this, because I have a stupid dice pool to do it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I have no doubt he'll beat me at this.
show off.
I mean, it's like the one thing I do well. What do you want from me, woman?
To do it well, do it appropriately, and not immediately when you meet someone. Although, that's fair. Never mind.
I mean, I've seen the quality of people we've been getting in this set. We've got Chucklefuck McGee equal Tim. The only one who's decent that we've gotten so far is Anthony. So I'm like, wow, we're just getting all the weird shit in my house.
Shut up.
I have to ask. This is Ireland. What did you expect?
I
You're not that weird.
can't even argue that statement.
Sounds is weird. I don't care.
Well, you'll also have to forgive me. A lot of the terminology I use is from way old Werewolf, so I'm still remembering it all.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, he did say that
Yeah, he also purposely did that to see if anyone would catch that. Because he's trying to see how intelligent this pack is, and he's purposely throwing around a couple information that's wrong. And he wants to see if anyone catches him on it or is paying attention. Because he's really big. He's really big on making sure packs are paying attention to certain things like that.
All right. So did we go over proper introductions?
Yes.
We did. Then Evan got that sweet 9 successes to stare him down.
Right. So what would I be rolling against that?
I look at Lindsay with giant look in her eyes.
It's a charisma intimidation roll.
Difficulty?
6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's intimidating. You beat me by 6.
Yeah, it's pretty much all
That's pretty much all he does. He comes in, intimidates people, and he leaves. Like
That's not true. That's not true. He brings pizza to pounds.
he does.
I also bring pizza and bacon intermittently.
And bacon. That's why he's the bacon and pizza bringer in the chat.
Yep.
He nods.
Which, as he's looking intimidating, Pounds is definitely already sniffing his pockets.
I think I'll do Max.
Down, he removes bacon from his left pocket. He's like, there you go, bacon.
Yay.
And miraculously, there is suddenly a max power in the scene. As the
He
introduction.
removes the bacon.
Yes. Yes, the bake. Yes,
Oh
but
no, the bacon is not going
Max
to Max. I will fight you for it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Gromp, Gromp, although intimidated, is
Right, what are we rolling again for this?
Brawl, I presume.
What are you doing?
While you're doing this, they're deciding to fight over the bacon.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah, it's brawl. Whatever you would roll to spar normally.
Yeah.
Dex brawl or
Yep.
red brawl or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
Dex brawl then.
Yep.
No, roll your stamina plus empathy. That's your brawl.
No, that's Call of the Wild.
All right, for a Dex brawl.
Oh god, it's been forever.
1, 2, 3. If we're doing a standard D6, that's 3. If we're doing it like D5, then that's 4.
It's always difficulty 6 unless I say otherwise.
The bacon will still be mine.
Well done.
Fucking Lupus fighting over bacon. It's great.
Yeah.
You are acting like a bunch of rabid dogs. Oh wait. Yeah.
I resemble that remark.
When does he roll again to cleanse this mofo so I can let him into the house?
You don't need to roll. Just cleanse him. It's fine.
I like to think that my cleansing of him involves me staring at him with evil intent.
That is
There you
completely fine. You can describe it however the hell you want. Absolutely.
Yep. He scares away the evil because he's just that scary. There we go. But no, he steps back over the bomb and he says, come on.
He walks in.
I will name you Stares Down the Worm.
I'll fucking do it. Send me a BSD. We'll have a stare down. It'll be fine.
Hey, be careful what you wish for.
Oh shit! Run away!
Grump's worm rating is 25. No, I'm just kidding. Grump actually is the worm. He just walks in here and kills everybody. No.
But no, he with that Joshua goes back. He puts his violin back in the violin case and closes it before he hangs it. He has a kind of a loop on his belt that actually hangs on. I've seen musicians do this. It's really cool. But he then puts on his coat. Come on, I'll show you around. Both of you, there's more bacon in the. I tried to explain to you what a fridge was. The giant white cool box of food.
But why do you have a fridge?
Because
It's
it
silly.
keeps things cold.
Why do you need to keep things?
Because the humans are strange.
Come along.
Well, I guess when they do their thing, Colleen will arrive with Callum just saying, "No, Callum, no. The answer is no. The Alpha and my mother will not allow this."
But why not? Come on. It would be so much fun.
She's like rubbing her face. She goes, "Oh my god, I am going to take you to the Fianna, and I'm going to have my sister pound the shit out of you if you don't stop asking."
Just like you, your sister couldn't touch me. Come on, Colleen.
Grump just says to himself, and Mark.
Well, oh, that's a face I don't know. Who are you? He says as he points directly to Callum with one. For the record, yes, these are perfectly manicured, black painted fingernails, because of course he's that edgy.
He's a silly
Hashtag
cup.
Joshua prettiest.
Hashtag Rise of the Edgelords.
Ah, you've met most of my PCs then.
Edgy boy Fiona.
Yeah, edgy boy Fiona. But no, he's pointing at Callum. Who are you?
I
He's
am
the silly cup.
Silly Cub.
Yes.
Okay. I am Callum. I am a new Ragabash.
Pouch is just looking like she's not wrong.
You forgot
Uh-huh.
you forgot a little bit in that introduction there.
Callum always forgets.
Rank, tribe,
And for the record, when one
Tent.
speaks to you, Cub, you should show them more respect.
Well, Callum currently is only a cub.
Mhm.
No tribe whatsoever. He has no idea who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Grump will give a nod.
He kind of looks to Bites with the kind of look of, "Are you playing mom today?" Okay.
She she looks at Joshua with the big "help me" puppy eyes.
Callum kind of looks towards Colleen and kind of swats at her, knowing that look.
Whoa, kid. If you decide to raise your hand against somebody a higher rank up from you, they will put you in the fucking dirt. Don't even joke about that.
Do I need to drag you around by the scruff of your neck again?
I mean, maybe
Yes.
if you can keep a hold of me.
She just is rubbing her temples. Because I'm kind of wondering why I stopped Mother from slamming you through a wall now.
Because you must admit, I am quite charming in some ways.
He'll
She's-
look at Dahlia, not Dahlia, Colleen, to see if there's going to be anything after that statement. His eyes are intent.
Out of curiosity, are we currently in a cairn?
Ish. Yes, you crossed the bond. I think
Yeah.
that counts.
What is its rating?
Hang on. I have that information on the forum.
As Lindsay sounds dead inside.
Like,
It's because Lindsay
why?
has to deal with Callum.
Because you make me look up things, because I don't know that one by heart. It's either 3 or 4. I don't remember which one I put it at.
Okay.
Colleen, are you going?
Hmm?
Colleen, are you going to discipline him?
Yeah,
Ooh, discipline.
It's
I'm
3.
not even gonna have to touch him to discipline him.
He said
You don't
punch?
get the computer for another 6 months.
No, You do not go there, Colleen. Never go there. Again, no. Those were pure torture.
Do you want me to bribe him?
Okay.
Just gonna point
So,
out, like,
yeah, I guess this is what's happening today.
Oh boy.
Are you guys all really making roles to deal with Callum?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
blatant disrespect. Like,
Yeah, that is.
so,
Grump looks amused at this. Let's see how this
Alright.
goes.
So, I am going to shift.
1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6. I was just gonna straight punch him in the face, but if you guys want to go to werewolf form to do it, I'm just gonna punch him.
Oh no, he was gonna throw them, but if you hit him first, it's fine.
Okay. Poof. Paddle right in the kisser. Hang on, give me like 2 seconds. Because it's Raccoon gives an extra 3 dice to unarmed attacks, doesn't he? Because praise Raccoon.
No, Raccoon gives a +1 brawl on any claw or swipe attack.
Okay. I guess I will re-roll that because I thought I had 3 extra dice. I don't. That's ironically a better roll.
That's funny.
Because God apparently wants me to punch this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 4.
Joseph is getting disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
If he's already struck him, I'm not gonna it's a bit much.
Okay, so basically for Callum, that's the character's name, yeah?
Yes.
Basically, what happens is when you disrespect her not once but twice, Joshua, he's really quite fast. What he does is from your blind spot, he comes in and he punches you straight down. Basically, he kind of hops in the air and punches downward into your face. So that will be. I didn't actually roll extra damage for a headshot. It's just for thematic purposes. That's 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points of bashing. Soak the bashing.
Soak or dodge it.
If you dodge it, things get interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
That's the only reason he didn't call me in the last scene and play spar combat was because of his fucking perfect balance and bullshit.
So yeah, so if Callum is about to get punched, his natural reaction is to dodge it.
Okay.
So rolling at 8. Difficulty what? 6 still?
Yeah, dodging difficulty 6. 1,
5
2,
successes.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, you actually managed to dodge out of his way of his punch. It's one of those wonderful moments of his hand kind of goes down, and he's like shocked at the sense that he hit midair. You don't know if he's shocked because you don't know if he's shocked because he missed or because you moved, but he's shocked.
Can we please not get violent today?
Before you get the chance to say that, I don't know how long I was muted, but yeah, I shifted to his spell and go to throat you.
Nice. Sorry.
It's one fluid motion, and yeah, he has you by the throat.
Okay. So I guess my next thing would be to attempt to get out of it since you're holding me by the throat. That would be.
He's not trying to do damage. He's trying to make a point.
Well, still, double jointed would give me a little boost with that.
No, you are literally being held by the throat. There's nothing you can do to get out of it till he releases you.
Yeah, it can't double joint your neck unless you want to snap your neck.
Unless you want to snap your neck.
I thought double jointed was just any kind of grapple or hold.
No.
Now it's by the head.
Yeah, when you're being held literally just by the throat, if you're being grappled like with arms around you, yes, arms around your torso. But when you're just being held by your throat and nothing else, you're not getting out of that.
Damn
There's
it.
no way to get out of it. Especially when you're in Hamid and you've got a hispo that can easily just bite down and snap your head off. So no, it's not happening. But besides, they're trying to make a point, so I would appreciate it if your character would just
Yeah, not to mention new person around here. This is pretty serious considering it's how don't know this guy and all of a sudden you're throwing around stuff like that. So yeah, they definitely need to make a point.
You will release the grip once you calm the fuck down and like realize what the fuck is happening.
Bouncy sits next to Joshua. She's like, yeah.
Dallin just kind of looks towards Colleen, pleading.
She crouches down beside where he's pinned and she goes, "What do you say when you offend?
I'm sorry.
Do you understand what you've done wrong?"
Not really, but kinda.
Doesn't let go.
Well, then I guess our friend here is going to have to hold you till you do, and you're still going 6 months, no internet.
Okay.
Silly cup.
She'll look over at Joshua and she'll mouth the word thank you, and then she'll go back to standing position until Callum learns his lesson.
Grump looks approving. Good.
And it'll fit perfect.
It's good to see proper discipline.
Ultimately, you see us rather at our most multicultural. Ordinarily, we do have stricter discipline in this, but then again, we've been taking in a lot of new faces recently.
Understood. Is there anything else I should do or present here? Any particular set of rules or motivations I should know? Important information.
No. My uncle's the alpha here. If he feels you need to know anything, he tends to be rather explanative with his explanations.
Understood.
Right. You, kid. Joshua kneels down next to the throated personage. Right. So, I'm going to be reasonable. We're going to be reasonable. We're not unreasonable people. So, don't mouth off to us. When you get the rights and when you go through your rites of passage, then you're going to be able to stand up with the big boys. But until then, we are your betters. We have gone through things. We have seen things. Respect that. Always give respect to those who have achieved more than you. Learn that lesson. And this won't have to happen anymore. It's all going to be good. Do you understand?
Caleb kind of like peers over to Joshua and kind of, yes, sir.
All right then. I think he understands.
The mouth goes off the throat. Shifts back to Hamid.
And I claim a willpower back for my alpha nature. That is all I choose to say.
Shut
Yes.
up.
Yes, you may.
I'm expecting willpower. I just want to say.
Soak that willpower.
Yeah. You played your nature.
Does traditionalists play in their account?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Sure does. That was traditionalist as fuck.
And kind of like nothing happened. Right.
Yep.
So
It's like, oh, all right, we're good now. Let's go. On to the next.
At this point, Grumph is being very patient, and you can see that he's very carefully observing everyone, almost down to a minute detail, and looking around, looking at the setting, looking at everything, looking at any items if anyone has any.
Allow me to do actual some semblance of proper introduction in that case, since we're being so proper and all that good stuff. He stands up from where he was half kind of kneeling down, because obviously he was talking to someone who was being held very forcibly against the ground. He offers a slight inclination of the head, and he says, Joshua Donovan, also called Nightingale under Shadowed Moon. Born on 2 legs, galliard of the nation, and a member of the Fiona tribe. At your service.
Quiet Edge, born on 2 legs, full moon, colleague to the nation, child of Owl.
Max Power, born on 4 legs, Philodox to the nation of the children of Rat.
And the goodest boy on the set.
And the goodest boy in the sept.
Lies.
No lie.
Why you want to be good boy?
Because spirits like good boy.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Shut up, both of you, before you give me a fucking headache.
As that's settled now, Colleen will introduce herself. Colleen Murray. I'm also known as, she looks at Joshua when she says this next part, Terabytes of Neon Truth. I am a Philodox Glasswalker, born on 2 legs.
Spoken like a true glasswalker.
Joshua named me.
Is it a name that you do not?
I just want to say, I casually pet the pounds, because right now being nuzzled by a pound, so pet me.
Oh no, I love my name. I have great respect for Joshua. He's like the brother I've always wanted.
And by the points making for that particular one, I was shit-faced drunk.
Out of character, was that sarcasm I was detecting right there?
No, that
Okay.
was not. She's like, no, I mean, Sky's my sister, Joshua. I can handle you guys being drunk.
Excellent. You've clearly hung around with Fiona for more than a month. It happens rather a lot. Are you hungry, friend? You just arrived after all.
Yes, that would be nice. Thank you.
He looks at the two Lucas. All right, come on. We're gonna go to the big white coal box where the bacon lives.
And Max suddenly perks his ears up.
Pounce is just sort of looking confused because she was sort of waiting for her moment to introduce. But hey, bacon, that's fine. Onto the fridge. She's already going to try and sniff it out. But that'll just lead her back to, Joshua's pocket, which held bacon before.
Yes.
Bacon.
Yes. So no
Grumph
interest
is-
from Mouse because
Grumph is spectrally noticing to see if there's another little conflict that breaks out. In other words, as they walk to the bacon thing and food is going to be distributed, Grumph kind of stands back just a little bit and is now watching the two that were fighting previously very carefully.
Yeah, Joshua just kind of walks you through the sept up into the... Because obviously this is a glasswalker sept, so of course we have high-tech devices in the upper end. The less of glasswalkers.
You love the glasswalkers.
Because glasswalkers are
I like
awesome.
the fact we have a I like the fact we have a fridge in the Umbra. That is all.
I wonder what the
I
Umbra.
mean, it is partly Glasswalker Sept, so yeah, a fridge in the Ember isn't far fetched at all.
So basically, he walks you into the kitchen, which probably looks like it's built like to feed it's a huge space, realistically, probably to feed all the people who could be on set at any given time. But he just kind of he makes Max and he makes Pants sit. Just sit. The bacon will come.
Oh no! Are you actually gonna do that? Are you actually gonna give her like command sit?
Not necessarily command. He's just gonna be like, "You're not gonna jump on me like you did last time, are you?"
No.
Max, for his part, he's on one part wants to be a good boy, but on another part, because he's a wolf, he's basically just going to be getting close to the fridge before Joshua gets there, and just going to be sat next to it, just kind of like gesturing his head. Come on, open up. He's not literally going to be saying that, but he's going to be gesturing. Come on, hurry up.
Joshua walks to the fridge, and it's almost like one of those quick draw artists, where their hand is kind of shaking at the side. So the question is, can he open the fridge, retrieve the bacon, and give it to the two before they jump on top of him? There's the question. So literally, in 1 second, he opens the fridge. The other, he reaches for the bacon. He drags it out with all of his speed and throws the bacon down onto the ground.
Scran is the one thing you hear from Max as he dives to get his bacon.
Yep.
No.
It's not just yours.
He basically threw a pack of bacon out onto the ground.
I can imagine you kind of see the two Lupus just, rolling over each other, just kind of, semi-fighting over the bacon. Not really, because,
Yes, not really, because, yes, I'm a Philodox. Can't do that. But yes, bacon has been had.
Yeah, so since we are in the Ember, those with spirit heritage with a 3 or higher needs to describe how their characters look in the Ember.
I'm lucky I don't have to deal with that.
So, Joshua looks like he has raven's feathers woven into his hair, and his eyes are constantly dripping blood.
Yeah, Pounce also looks like she's covered in feathers. Also, that they look almost similar to Joshua's, except that when she moves and the light kind of reflects on them, there's like all sorts of colors mixed into the black.
It looks like vipers crawling all over Ishak's skin, twisting and curling around his arms. He looks slightly taller and more imposing.
Storyteller, what kind of spirits are around this cairn, if any?
Well, we are in a national park, so there are tree and plant spirits, water spirits, animal spirits like rabbits, birds.
Are we talking chillings or greater?
I mean, there aren't any like extremely powerful ones. Gafflings probably would be the most common.
Mostly gafflings, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a...
The most powerful spirit's going to be the totem, which is raccoon.
Wait.
Is there a well?
There's a lake.
Like, I mean, I'm sorry, wrong terminology. Well as in Gnosis battery?
Just the cairn.
Just the cairn, okay.
I think actually a lot of spirits might be flocking to Pounce because I have spirit magnets, Merit.
Yeah, no.
Speaking of that, is there a... Sorry for interrupting, but is there a spiritual reflection of this fridge?
Yeah, but I'm not quite sure how to describe it.
It's a fridge inlaid over another fridge.
Kinda, yeah.
Fridge spirit.
Like it's a fridge spirit.
That's like the most fucking Studio Ghibli thing I've contemplated all day. The spirit of the almighty fridge.
Yes.
Continue.
Raccoon is sniffing around the fridge, like, and looks expectantly at Joshua.
Oh. Joshua removes a really shiny euro from his pocket that he's actually polished for the event and throws it over his shoulder.
Well, he goes
There you go.
after it, but then he comes back and he paws at the fridge because he too would like some bacon.
Oh, God damn it. Alright. He assumes he stands again. Takes a deep breath. One hand he uses to open, the other he uses to grab. And I swear to God, if any of the lupus go for the bacon I'm about to give the fucking set totem, I'll go for them.
No, okay. No, this
I
is
think
what
both of them should definitely go for the bacon.
No, I have a better
I think,
idea. This is
I
what
think-
happens with Pounds.
I think
Pounds will actually, like, as soon as the fridge opens and the bacon comes out, she will try, before Joshua closes the fridge, she will try to get into the fridge, because that's where there's more
God,
bacon.
no!
I would like to declare to the storyteller that Grump is taking cover.
Okay.
Callum kind of wants to steal some bacon because after being throated, he is kind of hungry.
I would also like to point out that Grump is now going to offer all the spirits in this cairn right of attrition. And he's going to offer up Gnosis and say, "Don't kill me."
I mean, the spirits of this cairn are used to shenanigans, so it's
He's still gonna do right of attrition just because, like, fuck it.
Alright, so as Pounce lunges, this is really because obviously Josh was kind of bent backwards to kind of help slam the door. So what he does is he purposefully opts to he's got ridiculous athletics and dexterity. He opts to fall back, so he's actually going to hit the ground backwards. But in doing so, he's going to kick a cream cake that exists in the fridge to intercept Pounce, basically hitting her in the face.
I mean, you're not the only one with like good dex and athletics.
Oh my god.
Callum.
I would like it to be noted that Colleen is face palming at their shenanigans.
But
Raccoon is watching.
Let's roll
Yeah,
some
Max.
dex athletics to see if I cake you.
Yeah.
Yes, this is fair.
Whilst that's going on, is it all right if Max offers Gnosis to Raccoon for the bacon? And also
Yeah.
spirit speech.
Right.
Question, Lindsay.
Yes.
Does perfect balance come into like play with
It does.
this?
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
Does nimble movement count as a spec?
It does.
Yeah.
So you have exploding tens, and I have -2 on my difficulty. This is fun.
This is great. All because Raccoon wanted some fucking bacon.
Right? I mean,
Bacon
Raccoon
is
should fucking
wonderful.
love this. I can
should
imagine
put up-
Raccoon
I
just
should
sitting
put up-
there with that
I should-
paw.
I should put up my picture of Raccoon. 1 second.
I am currently, while you do that, imagining a giant fight pile between two wolves and a raccoon over a package of bacon.
Oh no, Raccoon is watching now. Like Raccoon Raccoon likes the shenanigans. Raccoon is almost as mischievous as Coyote, so
It's sitting there with its paws. Says, yes.
yeah, that's exactly what the picture I'm putting up.
exactly.
There
Oh,
you go. There's
That is
Raccoon.
glorious.
Yes, my children. Yes.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -2 is that, so +1 for the willpower is 6. 1,
I got
2, 3,
7.
4. 5. Damn it!
Pounds goes into the fridge.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
grab her by the tail.
Callum kind of claps excitedly for Pounds.
Colleen gives Callum a
damn it.
look.
kind of just watch this unfold. Like you did this.
You did this.
Oh, no.
It's all your fault. Just blame Callum. It's fine.
Wait, how did
Even
Callum do
even
this?
better. Hey,
I'm not blaming Callum. Callum's got enough punishment for today. He's just looking at the fridge and just shaking his head.
hey, Lindsay, we're actually going to do something entirely different here. So, as he falls backwards, knowing that the cake has missed, he swears as he kind of hits the ground on his shoulder, I'm going to boot the door to the fridge closed on the fucking tub.
Okay.
They end in tragedy. Oh boy.
I swear
Oh,
I
yes.
heard Count's wine.
It's going to end in a character death here.
Yeah.
How the Second War of Rage starts.
Exactly.
Lindsay.
Second War of Rage doesn't even involve the other were creatures, just all got
No, this is going to be bad because of her first change.
Not
Oh,
just her
no.
first change, no.
I mean, if we're getting another War of Rage here, can I go get the Rokea and the Anase? Because I think they should be in on this.
I mean, no, it's not that serious.
Yeah, he basically just boots the door closed behind her, like.
Okay. I think there are 2 flaws of mine that's gonna trigger now.
Okay.
The hallucinations and the insane ancestor.
Oh, right. Roll it. It's just willpower, I think.
It's for the hallucinations, it's willpower. Standard
Um,
difficulty, so I'll roll that one first.
No.
I don't know what the roll is for the insane ancestor, so I have to look that one up.
Yeah, me too, because I don't know it either.
Okay, whoever gets it first.
Okay.
Okay, I made the willpower roll. The willpower roll is fine.
Okay, so no hallucinations for pounds.
No hallucinations for pounds, which is a good thing. Now on to the next one. Oh boy.
Flaws.
I'm gonna declaration here. Hold on a sec. Storyteller, I am going to have to step away for a bit. That's all I can do today for me personally.
Oh, okay. No problem.
You got the declaration I'm going to do. Gromp is obviously going to do contrition and rise spirit summoning and start getting information on what's going to go happen. I'll post that to you in Blue Booking.
Okay.
Other than that, he's mostly just going to be observing, getting used to the customs, and basically just helping anyone out with any help they need around the cairn. that will be my last declaration.
Good. Sounds good. I hope you had fun.
I did. Thank you, and thank you very much for taking your time out of your day to do
Yeah,
this
no
for me.
problem.
Thank you.
Also, I made this for you.
So,
Grandfather Thunder.
Saskia,
Yes.
you can do two things. You can either roll your ancestor's background at difficulty 6, or if you don't want it to happen at all, you can spend a willpower point to stifle the ancestor spirit for the scene.
I mean, I don't think this has ever happened to Pound, so I think she's gonna.
Yeah, she wouldn't know.
So I wouldn't know. So yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and just roll your whatever your ancestor's background is at difficulty 6.
Oh boy, that's not a.
I think it's only 1 or 2, isn't it?
It's 2.
It's 2. Okay, well, 2 dice better
There's
than 1, to
6.
be honest. Like,
She succeeds.
There's a 6. There's a 6. Does that? Whoa, is that good or bad?
what did you roll?
A 6. I had a 6.
You succeeded. Yeah, then it's fine. Nothing happens.
Okay, good. I mean, it's still gonna be an awful lot of ruckus within the fridge. Is Joshua trying to keep the door closed?
No, he just booted it closed.
Okay. Then there's going to be a a lot of whining, and finally banging against the door until it hopefully opens.
Callum's gonna help Pounce out by walking to the fridge to actually try to help her out and open the door for her.
Yay. And a very roughed up looking Pounce is just
Now we
So
know to fear Fridge.
Record is just snickering, like, and much like the picture.
So Callum's kind of actually going to show his softer side for a second, and he's going to kind of reach down and kind of stroke Pounce a little bit, try to calm her down.
Yeah, she's shaking, like, you know.
I have only one question, Saskia. Or not Saskia, Lindsay.
Yes,
Has Raccoon mastered the art of the fist bump?
absolutely.
Excellent. I will offer Raccoon a fist bump.
Fist bump, and then he will snatch bacon.
Excellent. My life is now complete. I
Has he
have
not
fist bump.
accepted the offer of Gnosis?
And yes, he accepted the offer of Gnosis. But before he skitters off, he will go over to Pounce and he will boop noses with her and give her a lick.
Oh.
So cute.
Okay. Pounce just kind of shakes her head.
She gets a little wave of calm.
Okay, then I'm not gonna roll what I was gonna roll.
It is his little way of making her feel better. Because he loves everybody, even if he enjoys watching them fight sometimes.
In that case, he'll get like a lick back, which is probably covering his entire face.
Yep. He'll shake his head and then he'll skitter off with the bacon.
And then Pounce will just slowly walk over to where the cake or whatever it was has landed, and will just kind of flop next to it and starts licking the cream from like the ground, because cream.
As he stands up, seeing the fact the inside of the fridge is fucked because a fully grown wolf impacts fridge. Hashtag fridge loses.
Yeah.
He just kind of sighs as he turns and he just says, "We're gonna need to tell the beta we need a new fridge."
I'll tell her when I go home tonight.
The joys of being the beta's kid.
It would be better if she hears it from me than she looks at Callum. Other people who stick around her.
I mean, you could just make it better and just blame it on me.
I'm not
Also,
gonna.
I want to bring more bacon.
More bacon.
Cooked bacon.
More bacon.
Until such time as we get a new fridge, you're not going to be able to have any bacon, Max.
You have to go into the city for it.
I mean, if you guys were, it probably wouldn't be safe for you guys to come to my house, or I'd invite you over for bacon.
Yes, I will come for bacon. And then Pounce will just look at Joshua and it's like, that is your fault.
That is your fault.
And another stare down.
Okay. We've done this before. This is fine.
Colleen's totally muttering, Joshua can't help that his talents lie in being quick with his foot, music, and being the prettiest.
So what was charisma, intimidation, pure breed?
Yep.
Yeah, charisma, intimidation, and pure breed if you've got it.
So that is... Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that is an insane roll, because to be honest, I'm not that far behind you when it comes to dice, but yeah. Still win.
He always rolls insanely for intimidation.
Right?
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's like
I mean,
Joshua will one
record,
day care.
look at the two dice pools. We're not that far apart.
Right, I know. But it's just like, because it's like one of the only things he does. He always rolls so well.
I know where my talents lie.
I know, they both, wow. Yeah, they both have, one's got, oh, Jesus Christ, those dice pools, because of pure breed. Like,
Pure
one's
breed.
got 4, one's got 5. So you have the exact
Oh
same
no,
dice
no,
pool. except
shit,
they're both-
no, sorry. I will take this back. This
What?
is terrible. I miscounted for some reason. I don't know why. My dice is not that. I have 9. I don't have 11. How the fuck do we even get there?
Okay. Well, it's fine.
My fault.
It's
Sorry.
fine. You lost anyway, so it's fine. You
Yeah.
don't and you can't beat 12 successes with 9 dice
No.
anyway.
No.
So so it's fine. So Pounce is cowering.
Poor Pounce.
Poor Pounce.
Okay, Lindsay, 1 or 2
For
for whether Pounce is gonna do the lupus thing and being like, okay, I will roll over, or is gonna do the other lupus thing of, okay, you scaring me, I will attack the thing now.
oh.
So whatever you guess right is gonna be the good result of her just rolling over. Because I don't wanna, I don't know right now. So either 1 or 2.
1.
Okay. Pounce will, with still having like cream on her face, which is actually kind of like how Joshua wanted it in the first place. She will just look at him, and the shivering starts to return again, and she'll start whining and crawling backward away from him before rolling over.
Joshua, for his part, just kind of lies down on the floor, which all of a sudden in my head has those kind of white and black checkered kind of, tiles that you see in kitchens. Just like lays his head there, like, I should not get out of bed some mornings. Mm-hmm.
So Colleen's gonna look over at Callum and she goes, "Do you want them to be babysitting you for the rest of the day, or do you want to keep following me around?"
You're less scary. I'm gonna go with you.
Good, we're gonna go see my sister Sky. She's in Arun.
Oh, you mean the peeping Tom?
She turns around. Please don't call her that when we get to the Fianna camp.
I'm sorry, she had a camera in your room.
More than likely, that was the Bragabash in her pack. Let's just go.
Okay.
See you later, Josh.
Joshua kind of from the ground gives a peace symbol.
Have a fun. Maybe we should buy some more cakes for Pounce and more bacon for the others till the fridge is fixed.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a run to town soon. I will get more emergency bacon. I guess. Oh, he sets up. I guess I'm gonna have to bath a Pounce.
I had to bathe Fries the other day. Good luck.
No, you didn't have to bathe him. I did.
That's because he refused to leave Hamid, is why you bathed him.
It was fun, though.
She just rolls her eyes. She goes, I'm starting to regret my life choices, Joshua.
You can't help it. He is
I mean-
very pretty.
Before I start, don't ever think other werewolves are pretty, or else you and I are going to have a very angry conversation.
Aye.
I mean,
That's
Callum
like-
kind of looks at Joshua. I mean, you can be very pretty, too, if you want.
Shut up, Callum. Just shut up.
What'd I do wrong? I can't help it. Fries is pretty.
I'm probably the only one who understands you mean it in a no menace way, but these guys are likely to throat you again.
Shit.
No, Pounce is, Fries is pretty stupid.
You know what? That is worthy of getting my last piece of pocket bacon.
Out of character, I almost had coffee come out my nose. Thanks for that.
Callum is gonna have to walk over 2 pounds and just kind of bump her, very friendly like, just
I
for
mean,
that.
She's still on the ground, on her back,
He
kind of
doesn't
following Joshua, like with her eyes.
I should just get my piano and run away and join a band somewhere. Yeah.
You could join Leon's.
What's a band?
She kind of.
Well, you could join people who aren't tone deaf.
Hey,
It's a
hey.
Hobbit thing. Basically it is where you have humans come together with their strange wooden things and make noise.
Okay, look, Joshua, I love your music. I respect you, but I
Hey,
love
not much
Leon's
there.
music too.
That
You
is
just got
because
to-
hobbits can't howl.
They can howl just badly.
Yes.
At this point, he stands up. He kind of does that thing where you sit bolt upright before he kind of rights himself. He looks at the ruined fridge before closing the door on the sadness that was the food.
All of
I
a
can
back
imagine the door can't
like,
close
take it
anymore.
I will post gossip about the fridge later.
Yeah,
Well,
He then,
fridge.
he then turns to Pounce and is like, "Come on, we're going down to the lake."
We're
and
going to fish.
Yes, we're going to fish.
Pound sits upright in a second. He's just kind of, again going over to Joshua. Still sort of, head's very low, tail stuck between her legs, ears low, and is just gonna push her cream-covered nose again against his hand.
Oh, this was an expensive coat. Damn it! But you know what? He's Pounce gets behind ear scritches, the best kind of scritches.
as Colleen leaves with Callum, she'll hand Joshua some of her wipes for hand wipes.
I can always steal you a new coat, Joshua, if needed.
You can always swap me a new what?
Steal you a new coat if needed.
I have money. Why does your mind immediately go to? Are you some kind of kleptomaniac?
I think so, because he offered to steal me a motorbike.
I also offered to steal Leon one. I mean, why pay for something when you can freely take it?
And this is why you're not allowed anywhere alone.
I thought that's because I cause mass chaos and mayhem when I change.
That too.
He kneels down to Pounce, so his face is kind of equa, on the same level as Pounce. Says, "Yes, you were right. He is stupid, cub."
Yes, I know.
Now, come on, let's go get you cleaned up. And fish.
I am clean.
Uh-huh.
Alan kind of
Did you
look
just
at Pounce and be like,
you roll
Pounce, you don't want to smell like fries.
on a side
Right.
note? God damn it! There was. He kind of puts his hand on her coat, like lifts it up, kind of rubs his fingers together. Yep, there was at least a jar of Nutella in that fridge.
Speaking of the fridge, I think Max will probably offer a rite of contrition to the spirit of the fridge.
That's awesome. Yeah,
It's the most Philodox thing that I can do, I think.
that's amazing. I love it.
And possibly offer another point of notice so he can get that Nutella.
Well, half of it is in Pounce's fur, so
This is
yeah,
a good
she'll
place to,
follow Joshua.
I was gonna say, is this a good place to call it?
Yep, I think so. So yeah, with all that, we will end this particular scene of more mischief and madness. Thank you, players, for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye!